Dear citizens, today I will give you an update regarding COVID-19 in our area. The first confirmed case of COVID-19 was reported in the Cardston Canal region on Wednesday, April 29th. At the time of this recording, there are currently 3 confirmed cases in the region, where previously there were none. The Blood Tribe announced on Wednesday that one of the confirmed cases was one of their members, and that they have immediately begun tracking everyone that individual had come in contact with over the previous days. The Blood Tribe has been very proactive preparing for this eventuality. They have secured facilities to safely isolate anyone who is displaying symptoms, and they have great capacity to test their members for the virus. They are confident they have the situation under control. At this time, we do not have specific details regarding the other 2 cases in Cardston County. Regardless, we know that this news has made many people in Cardston very anxious. As you know, the virus is no respecter of persons, despite our best collective efforts to prevent its spread, and we've done very well. Our efforts have not been in vain. However, at this time, it is more important to continue practicing physical and social distancing, proper hand washing and sanitation, and to abide by all recommendations by Alberta Health Services. Let us be vigilant and keep our guards up for another while, even if terribly frustrating and inconvenient. Since we first activated our Emergency Communication Coordination Center, the Emergency Management Committee has been meeting with important stakeholders in several specialized breakout groups: the volunteer sector, health sector, business sector, and government sector. This group, composed of members of Cardston, neighboring communities, and of government agencies, have been meeting weekly to report on the current situation in Cardston and how the various sectors are coping with the current pandemic restrictions. They also share what measures they are taking to help mitigate the spread of the virus, including promoting safe physical distancing and sanitation. We will continue meeting with this group until the health state of local emergency has been lifted. And thank you to the Hutterite Colonies, the Relief Society of area, who have done so much to help us with masks that are being distributed as needed. The province announced its relaunch strategy on Thursday, April 30th, outlining a number of early actions that can be made as early as this weekend, as well as providing dates for a gradual reopening over several stages. Please be advised that this announcement does not mean that the town is immediately prepared to lift all restrictions and closures. Now that the province has announced a reopening strategy, the town needs to prepare its own strategy and timeline for reopening parks and facilities in Cardston. Please be patient with us. It is important to understand that Cardston may be slower to reopen than the rest of the province because we are behind on the COVID curve in general. We now have our first confirmed cases in our region, so reopening immediately may be premature. For the time being, everything remains closed until the town announces otherwise. This includes the golf course, campground, and all playgrounds. Please continue to obey all signs and closures until further notice from the town. It won't be long, but there again, please be patient. Here is another reminder. Since April 13, you are eligible for testing in Alberta if you have symptoms of cough, fever, shortness of breath, runny nose, or sore throat, and reside anywhere in Alberta. If you are experiencing symptoms, the first step is to complete the COVID-19 self-assessment online the online screening on the Alberta Health Service website. If you do not have internet or cannot access the self-assessment, please go to the clinic and request to be assessed there. No appointment is needed to have an assessment done. Previously, the province had advised that symptomatic people should call 811. You can still call 811, but they will recommend that you take the online assessment. If you are experiencing severe symptoms, please go to the hospital. Blood Tribe members, regardless of whether they live on or off reserve, have an additional resource through the Blood Tribe Department of Health. They may call 403-737-8411 to have a phone assessment done, and if needed, someone will come to you to administer a test. It is in our best interest to stay vigilant. Thank you also to the Quilter Guild, who made many masks that have been distributed into the long-term facilities. We are indeed in need of patience and goodwill. Let us work together to not have this virus spread in our town, nor on a blood tribe, nor in a county. Thank you so much, and be healthy. Thank you.